Yes, to put it
We
like
are live in Corona Kitchen.
We're live in the Corona Kitchen. Woo! Special guest.
Look at everybody. It's a party.
Polka, everybody. Polka.
Hello there.
Hi.
polka.
I wish we could give you a big giant hug right now.
We're giving you hugs too.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. We're good. We're, it's summer and so sort of springy in Santa Fe, so the weather's kind of all over the place. We got rain yesterday.
Oh,
Yay.
Good.
And
We
hail.
are in lovely Atascadero, California, at Heidi and Steven. Say hello,
The
Steven.
CC, we're here saying hi from the CC.
Central
People
California.
who don't know, Heidi is my little sister, if you don't watch the show. And
So my little sister.
Steven is my other little sister. And who I adore. Sister Steven.
Sister Steven.
And I'm not a nun.
Yeah, she's also
Don't
my
get
little
confused.
sister too, Lisa. Lisa, she's my little sister.
She's not my little sister.
Well,
Let's be honest.
you know what I mean.
I feel left out.
Debrianna is an honorary sister forever.
Rent her out on occasion.
Forever. It's major girl power right now.
Yeah. Feeling the girl power. But Steven's the only one cooking. What's he doing?
Oh, I'm
Exactly. This is a reverse Croatian. So
I'm
the
manning,
women are talking and the men are cooking. That's very
That's right.
reverse Croatian.
Very.
I think that means Jewish.
But we're doing today. So as a family, Heidi, how long were you a vegetarian for?
Since 1991, since I ate so many ham and cheese sandwiches in Paris, I thought I was going to die. And
There you go.
I was there for 4 years, and after the first year, I was like, no more jambon.
No more pas de jambon.
No more jello. So one of the things that we have all eaten, even though I'm not a vegetarian, are veggie burgers. And so we've had thousands at different restaurants, and some with grain, some with beans, some tonight we're going to do one with tofu. So veggie burgers are sort of a cornerstone of a lot of vegetarians' diet, and as well they should be, because they're really easy to make, and you can buy them already made, which a lot of people do too. But we're going to show you a version tonight that's not too hard to do, and we're also going to add some nice coleslaw with it. And this is sort of Steven's secret special recipe for his coleslaw. This is Luca. Hi, Luca.
Luca.
That's our nephew Luca.
Yes, I'm Hervet.
He's a Hervat. He's a Dalmatinko. Yeah. Well, for those when you know, you know. Okay, we're just gonna say that. If you know what we're talking about, you know.
For the 4 million people that speak Croatian, you know what that means. Anyway.
Yeah.
I have a little rant about tofu burgers and veggie burgers.
Here comes
okay?
Matilda.
Here we go. Here we go.
Most
problem?
veggie burgers are not delicious. And it's really about how you prepare them in terms of, do you just throw a bunch of things together like you would meat and just expect it to taste delicious? Tofu is like a sponge. And so if you don't do anything to it, it's going to taste like a sponge. And that is not delicious. And so the other piece is it is very hard to find an organic soy-based veggie burger.
And why is that, Heidi?
Well,
Let me tell you.
Because 99.99% of the soy in this country is not organic. It's GMO'd, sprayed, and it's horrible. There's not a lot of organic soy. So it's really important that you buy organic soy because it is heavily sprayed and heavily.
I did not know that.
And
Okay, I just want to tell the audience that Heidi's the doctor. So for once, we have someone saying something
We can say, I'm not a doctor.
we can stand by.
Data to stand.
I also want to point out that Heidi has an Instagram account called Dr. Plant Rants. If you want to hear more of her rants, just go to her Instagram account where she rants about everything under the sun. And it's great.
Sometimes I do rant. Sometimes I think,
It's
we
a
discuss-
passionate.
Discussion.
Yeah.
it's that people don't even realize that fact. Like even tonight, like, oh, I didn't know that. And it's like, well, why is that? Because people don't ask the questions and they don't demand better quality. If there was more demand, they would, plant more organic soy. And it's pretty much owned by a lot of big agricultural companies. So it's really important to get organic soy.
And what kind
For many
of burgers? What kind of veggie burgers is typical
So
that you would get?
Here it comes.
I've been trained well.
the two most popular, the ones you hear about, are Impossible Burger or the Beyond Burger. They are not organic, neither of them, and they're really full of not delicious and not really healthy stuff.
Oh
So-
my God. I had one the other night.
Well, the Impossible
I didn't know
Burger
that.
won't tell you what's in it.
That's
And
not a good sign.
and
Never
so
getting that again.
I've written them lots of letters. I'm sure there's a dartboard with my picture on it.
But I have to say, I ate an Impossible Burger and they are delicious. I ate it once and asked for the ingredients and they don't tell you. They're proprietary. So they don't tell anybody. So you're not going to get an answer, is all I'm telling you.
How do they get away with that?
Well, you can look it up online, but there's
They
the
don't tell you.
natural flavors
Natural.
or some of those, sort of buzzwords when you look on a label that don't actually tell you what's in it. But they do tell you that, one of them is pea based, so as in like green peas, and then another one is grain based, and then there's soy based as well. But there really isn't any good organic ones. So the
We get
reason
the Hillary ones. Are the Hillary ones any good?
they are healthful. I do not think they are very delicious.
They taste like dirt. You have to put a lot of condiment on them.
And so that is why we are here today.
Okay, good. Let's see what you're cooking.
I want to make a tasty one forever, every time that's organic.
Let's hope that's the case, because
She's never made
Okay,
one.
we're gonna go to the freezer now.
yeah.
Okay. Woo! Look at the swivel.
Here we go. This delectable piece of. Do you think it's a nice cut? This is.
It is.
What kind of tofu is that?
Boneless. Boneless, skinless.
Drop it.
I won't drop it. It's coming at you.
It's a
So
tofu butt.
this is organic, extra firm tofu.
Okay.
Okay.
Boneless, skinless.
Talking about the cuts of.
Yeah, cut
Okay, I got it. I understood. I understood
I
what you
could've
meant.
said
I got the
shoulder.
joke. I got the
should've
joke.
said shoulder.
Okay.
Tofu rump roast.
So
Yes.
this you want to get extra firm because then it helps the burger to stick together. So this is organic tofu, extra firm.
Okay.
I am taking some pointers from Jamie Oliver, so it's 450 grams.
Which is more accurate.
Which is
actually.
about the size of the box that you get here in the States.
Yeah. I'm actually
It's
just
gonna
going
cut a little bit
to
less. It's like
slice it up here and put it in the Cuisinart.
Oh wow.
I'll
this-
show you.
this
I'll
is
show you.
all new to me.
Or the food processor for those of you who care about branding.
I'm
Right.
sorry about that.
Do
It's
you-
what-
Got our,
it's-
got our hand slapped.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So
Okay,
slice it up
you
in
can say whatever you want.
Okay.
here, and you put it in the food processor. And hey, learned quick.
I've never seen this. This is amazing. I'm excited.
Are you gonna put the whole thing in there?
And
Yes.
then I wanted
Yes.
to showcase
Ooh, yeah.
our lovely eggs from
Gorgeous.
our chickies.
They have chickens, Brianna.
Yay.
And so we're going to use one of those.
Mm-hmm.
We know it's free range because it ranges in our backyard. So I'm going to put one of
Okay.
these.
The range includes your backyard.
It's
So
more-
how many is this going to serve?
4
Okay.
patties.
Thank you.
Poor patties.
2 alkali.
And I'm a big fan of the Corona Kitchen, and I'm also part of the family that doesn't measure anything.
Right.
So Holly said that she would watch and measure, and then give you
Post
guys the
Yeah,
recipe.
I'll post the rest.
Yeah, thank you.
Because I just
Thanks for the heads up.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer.
All right, so we got the egg, we got the tofu. All right, it says in a lot of the recipes to use breadcrumbs, but because I try to stay away from grains whenever I can and save it for the really tasty grains like yummy
Croissants.
breads or croissant or tortillas, so I'm actually putting nut crumbs in the.
Like almond meal.
So this is a
Cashew.
brand called Nut Crumbs, and it's pistachios, cashews, and almonds.
And they're delicious. They're
I've
delicious.
never even heard of nut crumbs. This is blowing my mind.
See, I'm glad that we're all here.
Yeah, we're all here
together. Okay.
So
Okay.
essentially, Debrianna, you will notice the ingredients are similar to your meatballs.
I know it's kind of a meatball.
Egg,
It's a tofu.
Breadcrumb, tofu.
Ish.
It's a tofu meatball.
It's a tofu meatball. But we're gonna flatten it like a patty. See, that was just my hand there because I'm
I
sitting
I
here.
can just see your hand. That's a dismembered, I don't know, hand.
Remembered hand.
Flatten it like a pancake.
Two.
It's a tofu butt.
Hand puppets. Hand puppets.
That was free, by the way. That was a freebie. Okay, so
So I'm
5
putting 5 tablespoons of the nut
of
crumbs
the nut
in.
crumbs.
Nut
Okay.
crumbs. Okay, nut crumbs.
And this one is Italian seasoning because I ran out of the plain, but it just has some herbs in it.
It's a nut crumb that's seasoned. Is that what you did?
Yes, and they're all the same
Wanna show?
pecans, almonds, and cashews.
What's the brand, Heidi? What's the brand?
Apple Foods, APPEL Foods nut crumbs,
And Pastel
and they're gluten free. And then this olive oil place that we really love, Pasolivo, they rebrand them and put them with spices and things like that.
Okay.
Possibly fantastic
Yeah.
olive oil,
Yeah.
by the way.
Okay.
Okay. So then I'm going to use a little tiny bit of this. Jamie Oliver uses Marmite, but I'm going to use the Better Than Bouillon.
Okay.
Debrianna loves.
Yay, better than bouillon.
That's the best. And I'm assuming that's the roasted vegetable.
You gotta be careful with that stuff because it is salty.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Yeah.
use like a,
Can't use a lot.
a quarter
I love
teaspoon.
it.
Yeah, maybe a half a teaspoon.
It's so tasty.
Mhm.
And it's
Not
just
very
gonna,
concentrated.
yeah, but it's gonna give a nice, rich flavor. Because again, remember that tofu has no flavor.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
something. And talk amongst
She's
yourselves.
got some fresh herbs here from her garden.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow.
We've
Yeah.
got a looks like
Beautiful.
chive,
Chive, with the
parsley,
flour.
and some thyme.
Nice.
Okay.
So then those are gonna get blended as well.
All right. So you got any idea how much that is?
These are one, two,
Handfuls.
these are 4 sprigs
Sprig.
of thyme. There's about 5 sprigs of chive and about a quarter cup of parsley and
Okay.
2 sage leaves
And a little bit of oregano.
Yeah. and a little bit
A little bit of savory.
and a little bit of savory.
It really is a tofu meatball.
And like 1 basil leaf. Because if you put too much basil in it, it'll
So it's a
taste like
it's,
a meatball.
it's a little fresh herbs de Provence with chives.
I just like to put.
And are you going to put the flour of the chive in there?
You can.
That is a good question. What do you think?
So I can answer that. I know about herbs. Ask me. Ask me.
Holly?
Holly. We can't see it.
Holly's hand. Holly's hand has the answer.
Steven. So
Hey.
Holly,
Hi.
would you put in the flour?
So all herbs flour and all the flowers are edible. So yes, you can, but there is a but. Just make sure that the flowers are still very fresh and they haven't dried out at all. Because chives, if they dry out, they're full of seeds, hard black seeds.
Right.
You garlic ones?
Yeah, even the garlic ones.
Wow.
So if it's dry and you put it in there, you're gonna have a bunch of these black seeds in your food. So just make sure that the flowers are
I'm not
new
gonna
and
put the
fresh,
flowers
because
in.
otherwise you'll get a bunch of hard little granules.
Look how pretty it is.
Yeah, it is. I love chives. I
It
plant them.
reminds me of Horton Hears a Who.
I know it does.
But
But you
you
can also
pretty.
you can do with chive. Where did the chive go?
And just because we are some of us are live in New Mexico, I'm going to put a little Chimayo chili in there. Just for kicks.
Yay.
See, we're not the only ones. Whoever's
Yeah.
watching.
One more thing with chives, you can pull the thing and you get these really pretty little purple flowers. You just pull them.
You mean the flour apart.
Just tear the flour apart and you get these
Yeah.
really pretty little flowers. And those are nice to decorate like on cheeses or sprinkle like on the top of a salad or something really specific. Even
You
if
can
you're
see
doing
them
like a
now.
cut, like a salmon or cut, if you really want to
Yeah.
have it be beautiful, it's a nice touch and great
Great
flavor.
color.
Hmm.
That's all I know about chives. That's all I know.
Right. I also
And Holly, it tastes like chive. Like the flour tastes like chive.
It does. Yeah.
So is that it? Is that all the ingredients?
So she's got,
It is.
you've got,
And so,
Wait, Heidi, don't you put salt in it?
so we put the bouillon in there. So I'm not going to salt it because
it's super.
it's so salty.
Okay.
I am going to give it a little taste to sort of see how I feel about that because I love salt.
We could or could not. It depends on you, whatever your
You can't undo
Salt.
the salt.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you can't
because
do
of the bouillon, I've learned my lesson.
Okay.
Never put salt
Yeah.
until
Okay.
you cook it because that bouillon
Yeah,
is so
because you're not diluting that. You're using that as a paste.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why it's salty. If you dilute it and make it into the bouillon base that it's supposed to be, just so people know, it's not like you're having a salty soup.
right. We put enough in there, probably a quart of water. So we
Yeah.
don't need. You wouldn't need
Exactly.
And we sauteed some onions and mushrooms with a little bit of salt, and we're going to put some
Yeah.
cheddar cheese on top. So there's
Yeah.
actually plenty of salt around it.
Right.
So
Okay.
Fire up.
Fire
Fire
up.
in the
There
hole.
you go.
Let's
also
go.
pinch of smoked paprika.
Oh, I love smoked paprika.
Our big moment here.
So step
No.
away.
I have to admit, this is not what I thought it was going to be, and I'm very
That's
impressed. I thought it was going to be great.
We wanted to pull together. So
Me personally don't like grain ones.
Yeah. I don't think we should.
You know, I went to Tune Up last week and had their spicy black bean burger, and it was really tasty.
Oh, that's nice. Usually
I
I don't like
being veggie burgers. That's one of my favorites.
sadly, that's one of the only things often though when you go to a restaurant.
I know.
That's all they
I know.
have from a veggie burger most of the
Yeah.
time, and you know some people don't
So
like.
this
eating.
is really getting a good blending in here. Can you see? You guys can see it.
Wow,
Yep.
it opens up.
you're going for it.
Oh, I gotta try that.
Well, because it seems
I think
kind of
salt
dry
and
at first.
There it is.
It's going.
Just more natural.
Okay.
It'll seem kind of dry.
And you're not putting any oil in there.
No.
No, I'm gonna kind of see how the patty is. This tofu is a lot firmer. Like it was the extra firm that they had, so we might need just a touch of oil. But
The egg should help a little.
I think we're gonna be okay.
The eggs really.
Because in that way,
Eggs.
Okay.
The eggs.
Okay.
too much water is gonna make it soggy. We don't want it soggy.
and it's really coming together
Yeah.
quite nicely.
Yeah.
And those are
What are you looking for it to do?
Ooh. Okay. Got it. All right.
She's got
So.
it. Can you pull that off and then show it in the
you
camera?
want it to be something that you could like
Like
put
hummus.
into a patty, but it's like hummus, but it's very sticky. It's kind of like if you when you make hamburger patties, they're kind of a little bit sticky. You
How
want
are
it
you going to get it to not stick to your hands?
Little water.
to
a little water will
bonne
do it.
question, Lisa.
Well, a little water will
probably
do
a
it.
little oil.
Yeah. Or water will do it. Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna fry them or
Yeah.
bake them.
Fry them.
Okay.
We're gonna see how it goes. I'm not going to lick this.
I'm excited that you're frying them.
Oh, we don't have any fig jam, but
What are you frying them in?
olive oil.
Okay.
In the cast iron?
Yeah,
Yes.
cast iron.
Okay, and are you gonna actually form the patty in the pan or with your hands?
Yet another good question.
She's thinking about it right now. What you
Yeah,
Get your hand a tiny bit wet.
I will, but I'm just kind of looking to see how.
She's making a patty.
I'm making a patty on my spatula.
It looks like a
Okay.
really great consistency.
You can flatten it with your spatula,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You would put it in the pan, the amount you want, and then just flatten it.
Put it in there. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your pan hot right now? You've already heated it?
Already turned
It
on.
is.
Yeah.
And We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay,
Maybe
so
while I'm doing this,
I'll do the
Polly will
coleslaw
do the slaw.
because we have
Okay, so yes, and just keep track of how long you're cooking it, please.
Okay, 6.
Because it's not like meat, like you know when meat is done.
right. Well, you want it to be crispy, right? I mean,
Right,
you want it brown each side.
Golden brown.
Yeah,
Right.
golden. And you don't want them too thick so that they cook through, especially in the middle.
Right. Okay.
We can add it.
Yeah, you used to have it.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do for
So
the
while he's cooking those, I'm gonna quickly make some coleslaw. Okay.
Okay.
Coleslaw's gonna go with this. So I've already shredded the cabbage.
Ooh, I want to come over.
Cabbage has made an appearance.
Hey.
It just flies into the screen.
Can we come over for dinner?
Yes.
I wish you
I
could.
know. I wish.
Sure, like
We could come over.
So we're gonna
This is our life in Corona Kitchen. Someone's cooking and everyone else wants to come over.
So I can't. I'm just gonna.
here.
I'm just. You don't need to see me actually. So
Yeah.
in this jar, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put I like to blend my coleslaw sauce
The
dressing
dressing.
first and really shake and blend it and then just pour it over and toss it. I just find it coats everything easier. It's just faster. So we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise.
Okay.
That isn't really too smooth.
Any special kind of mayonnaise or just regular mayonnaise?
Use Sir Kensington.
Sir Kensington is the best. If you
Or Kensington.
It's fine.
it's so far above and
They
beyond.
carry Sir Kensington at Sprouts.
It's superior.
And then I like to put it in mustard. They have this really sweet this is not sweet, but it's a spicy, adorable glass.
It's very Euro. You get to use the glass
Use the
after
glass
you're done
over.
with the mushroom.
We're gonna just do a half a teaspoon of mustard.
Okay.
We're going to do let's say
Here we go.
2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay.
We're gonna do a pinch of my Rancho Moraga. So you can tell family gets the non-labels,
Okay.
written labels.
They're the
You get the rejects.
seconds. The fast seconds.
Those are the fancy Holly's
I'll
homegrown
give you some
seconds.
celery seeds.
So I'd say a pinch, for those of you who don't know what a pinch is, I'd say it's about 1/8 of a teaspoon.
And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of vinegar.
Okay. And is that apple cider vinegar that you have?
Yeah, we're using this is Steven's recipe. So we're going to use apple cider vinegar, and we're also one more ingredient is I'd say probably
You can do quite a bit, actually. You
About
can get away with quite a bit.
quarter of a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of celery salt. Actually, let's do half a teaspoon. Of
I do
celery
3
salt.
tablespoons.
Yeah,
I do.
it's strong. All right. Well,
I love celery.
Yeah, they're really
I
good.
like it too.
That's that flaw thing that you get.
I had a friend who used to put it was the secret ingredient in his guacamole, and it was really good.
That sounds
Ooh, wow.
my secret ingredient is actually cardamom. I put just a tiny pinch of cardamom in the slaw.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so we're gonna shake the booty.
Oh, yeah.
Remember what you're doing so you can post the recipe.
I will.
Oh.
Don't. I got it.
Oh my God, that's so data. I said that the other day, shake a pudding, and someone didn't know what the heck I was saying. And I said, you don't remember shaking the pudding? And it was pudding?
We never were allowed to eat that pudding, but I
We
do
didn't either, but I remember the commercial.
with all the other things stuck on our head, right?
Let me taste.
Okay.
Let me taste.
Oh wait, we got to do a
Yeah, we
taste
got to
test.
do a little taste before you put it
Ooh.
on.
Yeah, do a taste test.
Oh,
These are coming out quite nicely. Little
Great.
brown.
And are you going to have them on buns?
go with one more, a little bit
No
of
buns.
mayo, but whatever.
I don't have any buns.
Okay.
Acid. There you go.
Protein.
You could put it on
There
a
you go.
bun if you want. But since we're
That's good, Hall.
not doing a lot of grains here, that's why we're doing the mushrooms and the caramelized onions and the cheddar cheese and a nice big salad.
This is a whole meal. This is a huge meal.
Yum. It's like a veggie burger salad.
So we're gonna take our sauce. We're going to pour it along our slaw here.
And how much coleslaw was that?
This is a quarter
Like-
head of red and a half of a head of green.
Okay.
And then I just like to use tongs. I find they're just a lot easier. And then just move it around. So if you're going to eat this slaw within the next 20 or 30 minutes, I would just leave it out. I wouldn't put it in the refrigerator
Yeah.
because it give a chance for the salt and to sort of soften the cabbage a little
Mm-hmm.
and draw out some of the liquid. If you're not going to eat if you're going to eat longer, anything longer than about a half an hour, just put some saran wrap or a top on it and put it in the fridge.
That's what I love about slaw, because right now with all the fresh greens that are arriving, they're so delicate and baby, and you have to get everybody at the table and go, okay, I'm tossing the salad, and because it's gonna wilt in like a minute,
Good.
Yeah, it's like the tougher lettuce. You can just
so
leave it.
tough.
And
It's
then
a tougher, stronger lettuce.
The stronger lettuce. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little bit more of this Moraga salt here on the top.
It's the Ruth Bader Ginsburg of lettuce.
And I do like to add some of the chili in. I like my slaw to have a little bit of. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of hot sauce in it.
Yeah.
I'll spice it up, or the chilies. I put chili on everything except for my coffee, pretty much. Almost everything.
Hey, I've done that too.
I put cayenne and cinnamon on my coffee every
I've heard
day.
you do that. Yeah, I've heard that.
So
I mean, I could see myself doing it. I love the chilies.
it's so good.
Mhm.
So our
Okay.
little burguesas are looking very nice here. They're browned on one side, and I flipped them.
Can
I'm
we,
gonna have avocado.
can we see the burger? I can't photograph
Fry
everything.
it in there.
Make one of your dishes
Oh,
and then
pretty.
photograph it. Oh, those
Nice.
look amazing.
I know they're
great.
delicious. And then we can put like on a bed of the slaw.
I am totally making this for dinner tomorrow night. This is my
Oh.
dinner.
Sliced avocado.
Mhm.
Because if you're missing the bread, just put on some fat, and that will.
Because what do we say in Corona Kitchen? Fat carries the flavor.
Hey,
That's a good phrase.
It's all true. All right, that's it, kids. That's it.
Awesome.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
So
Bravissimo,
That
family.
looks incredible. Bravo.
Woo!
Now we get to eat.
Take a finish
Are you
photo.
going to take a bite of one of the tofu things and just tell us, like a tiny little bite?
Okay.
Just test it. See what it,
it's a little early yet, but biscuits.
Good.
Tasty.
Super tasty.
Tasty.
okay.
Thank you so much for sharing.
did it.
Super tasty.
You did it. So
Yay.
great to see you. Bye. Bye, sweetie.
We love you.
Hang out with us. Be so appreciated.
I miss you. Bye, Lisa.